Hi, I'm Jason, and you're watching One Old Guy Living His Dream. This channel is powered by Della and the Dandelion, my latest children's book. Illustration by Proulx. Della and the Dandelion contains 5 bonus coloring pages. Check the description below to learn about the story and how to purchase. So this week, I'm making goose sausage. Greg and I did make this a couple of years ago. I'm using a slightly different spice mix, but the process is the same. This is a 15-pound bag of goose breast that I got from Big Bend Outfitters in Birch Hills. I thaw them in a sink of cold water. Once they are thawed, I go through them one at a time. I remove the fat, feathers, pellets, blood spots, and anything else that's not edible. Then I cut each breast into small enough pieces to fit through the grinder. I did 7 pounds of goose breasts. I purchased 3 pounds of pork fat. The fat comes in sheets that I had to cut into strips and then cubes so they fit through the grinder as well. The fat and the goose breasts are ready for grinding, and I am making a 10-pound batch. I mixed the goose breast and the pork fat, and I put that in the freezer for a couple of hours. I also pretty much keep the grinder head in the freezer all the time, so everything's nice and cold. So this is our European style sausage mix from JB Sausage Makers. They do not sponsor us, but if you live in Saskatoon and you make sausage, that's the place to head. When you always put your cutting boards and your totes onto a towel when you're doing this kind of stuff, because then it doesn't slide around. The other thing I figured out almost too late was that the person who sold me the 3 pounds of pork fat couldn't properly do kilograms to pounds, and I almost wound up, well, they sold me, I figured it out, 3.5 pounds, so I had to add more goose breast to keep my 70-30. My 70-30 mix. This is smelling really good. I'll do the usual thing after I run this through a second time to mix everything up really good, and that is fry some up and taste it to see if we need to add anything else. Smells good right now, but so again, today we'll be mixing, stuffing, all of that fun stuff. And then tomorrow we'll be smoking. You gotta make sure you pick up all the moisture. But yes, these tubs are far better for mixing in than what I did with the venison bacon in those stainless bowls. This is way better. That should be mixed enough. Like I said, it's smelling good. So, taste test. It's taste test time. Let it cool off for a bit, and we'll see what we've got. One of the most important things is to take, I don't care what kind of oil, but to put oil on your tube so that the casings slide on easily. ever woken up at 4 o'clock in the morning and went, oh my God, what were you thinking, Jason? Well, I just did. It's like 4 o'clock in the morning. And I realized that I did not make that goose sausage at the right length. So now I have to go back and make them correctly. That's nice. Last one. Into the fridge overnight, and it's smoking tomorrow. I had the leftover product from the stuffer, plus I had all the product that I extracted from the casings when I shortened them, so I decided to make patties. So I thought I'd show the last couple. So you take about 4 ounces of meat, which is about the palm of my hand. Seems to work out. And One big one. That's the last of the meat. It won't make two. So we wound up with about 20 patties in stacks of 4. And I'll put these in the freezer and then bag them up. We're loading the smokehouse. I always test to make sure they'll hang because a couple of them haven't, so I had to retie them. So what I'm doing is me and my fingers. Leaving about an inch hang so I can cut them off. When I'm done, so how I have this loaded is 12 sticks to the back, 9 to the front. I don't think I'd want to add many more to this smoker. I think 30 would be about the limit if you wanted a really good smoke. The smokehouse is underway. Generating smoke. Temperature is coming up. Well, I think I got this thing finally set. We're holding constant at 275, which is exactly where I want it. And it's cooking along nicely. We've got our little wedge in the door to allow the heat to escape from the top. But I think we're finally getting this smoker sorted out. We're maintaining 275 really well. It's been an hour. I'm going to be honest and say because I've been holding this temperature so well, I'm a little scared to open this thing because I don't know if I can get it back to where I had it. Oh, we lost a couple. Okay, that happens. I added a external reader. We're far from being done. I cannot believe how well this has held temperature. It's been so constant. Time for another check. And this time we'll use the instant read thermometer. they are done. Maybe a little overdone. Well, well, if you've made it this far, thank you very much. Please like and subscribe, hit the bell, and share these with your friends. I learned a lot doing these sausages. Yeah, I did overcook them a bit. I should have stopped that about 20 minutes earlier than I did. But it was a fun exercise, and I learned a lot. And that's what this is all about, is learning. Thank you so much for watching this video. Come back next week. I'm sure we'll be up to something.